Hi, this is Kanaya, and today we'll be going over resume writing tips. Secrets to writing a winning resume. Organize your resume properly. Your resume must be clearly organized. Separate out your resume into sections and list out items in each section in a chronological order. A tropical resume should have the following sections: contact details, professional summary, work experience, education, publications, skills, qualifications, certifications, honors, reference. Use adequate whitespace. Make sure that your resume is legible and appropriate spaced. A resume with a lot of words jammed together is almost impossible to read. Likewise, a resume with lots of empty spaces and too few words look flimsy and unimportant. Your goal should be to have an adequate mix of white space and words. Use consistent lining spaces. Be consistent in your use of line spacing. It is recommended that you use a double line spacing between the headings and the body of text and a single space within subheadings. Use constant vertical alignment. When intending text, make sure that your vertical alignment is consistent. Use either tabs or space. Having a mix of tabs, stops, or spaces in different sections can ruin the appearance of well-written resume. Choose the right keywords. Many companies use an automated resume filtering software that looks for a specific keyword in a resume. It is crucial that your resume has the keywords that the HR department is looking for. Read the job description carefully and include the details that recruiter wants to hear from you. Use full pages. Make sure each page, a full page, a particle page suggests deficiency and gives an impression that information has spilled over onto the second page. In such a case, try to compress your resume in one page. If the second page has considerable amount of information, try to use the full page. Use a serif font. Serif fonts with small line intended from the top and bottom are much easier to read on a computer screen. Use serif fonts if possible. Here's a list of common serif fonts. Century School Book.
Yeah, you're right. All I remember is Nixon sweating like Elizabeth Taylor after a Mexican meal. That's like... I'm begging you, please. I'd like to live without...
Courier, Times New Roman, Times, if possible. Refrain from using monospace fonts like Courier, as these fonts are difficult to read. Never use all uppercase letters. Never use all uppercase letters in your resume. It makes your resume almost impossible to read. Use italics and boldfacing to add
some weird reality show. That's not a bad idea.
Use
part West Wing, part Bachelor. Hey, that's not bad.
to add
your name, please. Yes, my name is Rachel Tanchi.
Emphasis.
That's number 2.
Use
My name is
Use italic and boldfacing monitoring to make certain selections more evident. Restrain from underlining text as it makes your resume lose some visual clarity. Make your resume clear, concise, and add to the point. HR managers spend less than 20 seconds scanning a resume, and they might discard your resume if they find it too viewed.
Are you kidding me? I can really listen to you talk about issues, okay? I might not have said this 100 times. Listen, we're going to Chicago.
If they find it too vague, make sure that your resume is concise and pertinent. Make sure your resume is concise and pertinent. Avoid including irrelevant information. Arrange your information in such a way that the most important points are easily visible. Use effective job titles. Since you get less than 20 seconds to showcase your qualification and your accomplishment to your potential employer, make sure that your titles stand out. Try to make them as descriptive and attention-grabbing as possible. Write a focused profiles section. Include an effective and focused profiles section. This section should be such that it grabs the reader's attention. Use this selection to indicate what you hope to do for the company. Using a bullet list is preferred. Proofread it at least twice. It is hard to overstate the importance of proofreading your resume. Read your resume twice and look out for common spelling mistakes or grammatical errors. Also, get help from a friend if possible. Showcase accomplishment instead of responsibilities. In this experience section, highlight your achievements and accomplishments instead of listing out your duties and responsibilities. Also, whenever possible, present your work experience as challenging or problem-solved. A recruiter would already know the responsibilities of the job, but will be more interested in what you have done for your previous company. Consider qualifying your achievements. Whenever possible, use numbers to qualify your achievements. Statements like increase the revenue by 20%. Add more credibility to your resume. Use bullet lists. No recruiter has the time and the patience to read large paragraphs of text describing your work profile. Instead, make use of bullet lists that describe your scholastic compliments, your work experience, and objective and short sentences. Learn how to write a winning resume, CV. Here is the link. So hopefully you like this video. Have a great day.